You defiled every picture of me in that album.
I'm an idiot. I do stupid things. I scare people. I blamed you. I now know it was the system that kept us apart. I thought the words you said to me meant you cared for me. I now realize that I bent it all out of shame. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm sorry.
Judge Gray. I got here as quickly as I could.
This is the last you'll see of me. Goodbye.
At the count of 3, you're going to be a chicken. 1.
Is this dangerous?
No, you don't even need that insurance. 2.
What insurance?
If you're sick, you miss work, they pay you cash. 3. You're a chicken. Now, you're a duck.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Aflac.
What do you call a sports sedan? That's more sports than sedan. The all-new 220 horsepower Mazda 6.
This Valentine's Day, get the hallmark from my heart bear and hide a surprise inside. It's just $5.95 when you buy 3 Hallmark cards, only at your Hallmark Gold Crown store.
We're home.
Hey, what should we do for dinner?
I'll whip up one of my favorite recipes.
Recipes? You don't have any recipes.
I have a whole box of them.
New family-style recipes from Stouffer's. Recipes your family loves. Served family-style.
How about chicken cordon bleu pasta with white meat chicken, tender ham, and peas and a Parmesan Swiss cheese sauce?
Somebody's been watching too many cooking shows.
New family-style recipes from Stouffer's. Recipes for a relaxing dinner.
You may have a future here.
Nothing comes closer to home.
Police called Mark Winger a hero who tried to save his wife from a killer. But 7 years later, there are shocking new clues. 48 Hours investigates. Wednesday.
Presidio Med returns with an all-new episode. CBS Friday, the tiniest patients will be these doctors' biggest challenge.
Try not to push it.
4 babies. One night you'll never forget.
Is my baby okay?
An all-new Presidio Med returns. CBS Friday.
I really lost 245 pounds eating Subway sandwiches. I'm jogging, I'm playing basketball now. Subway's got new sauces, like a honey mustard on turkey, so I don't have to give up taste to eat healthy. I'm even thinking about taking up mountain climbing. Well, maybe next year.
Subway, eat fresh! Now it's your turn. You've made the weight loss promise, and Subway can help you keep it. Start by eating one of our great-tasting, low-fat sandwiches. Exercise daily, and pick up a free food diary today to track your progress. You can do it.
Subway, eat fresh!
I want one size that fits me, not one size that fits all.
I want to be able to change my mind for a change.
I want to bargain without getting less than I bargained for.
I want lots of choices. Just make it simple.
Only Bell South has every answer. Local, long distance, singular wireless, internet services, and more on one bill. Call now to save up to 24% on select services.
I want a new boyfriend.
Listening, answering. Bell South.
Details on the developing winter system tonight at 11.
Mr. Callahan, if you apply to the Department of Social Services, the state will make available to you several programs. Meals on Wheels, medical checkups, a weekly visit from a nurse, free transportation to a senior citizen center for recreation.
It's welfare. It's all welfare. Forget it. We don't need any help.
For example, I can't help but notice that your cane is broken. You could have that replaced.
Fixed it. It's fine.
A single grandparent on a veteran's pension raising a teenage child alone would certainly qualify for many benefits.
Are you deaf? We don't want any welfare.
You were in the service.
I'm a Navy man for 25 years.
You're ashamed. I understand that.
We make ends meet. There's no shame in that.
No, sir. I'm referring to the feeling of helplessness you have when your granddaughter abuses you.
You get off my porch.
A Navy man, a Korean War veteran reduced to fighting a child. But I think the thing you're most ashamed of is hitting her back. You struck your grandchild with your cane, sir. For that alone, I am empowered by the state to remove her. But that would mean that she goes into the foster system. And I'm afraid that would break her heart and yours. Because I believe despite your problems, you love one another.
It'll never happen again. I give you my promise. She can beat me senseless. I will never lift a hand against her again.
Mr. Callahan, I don't know how it starts or who hits who first. I honestly can't tell. But I do know that you need to set aside your pride and allow us to help you and your granddaughter.
You want me to sign that paper?
Yes, sir.
Asking for charity galls me. Do you understand that? It galls me to the bitter end.
Mr. Callahan, you serve this country. There's no charity here. Whatever we can give back to you, you have more than earned.
You will. Thank you for that.
Dr. Redeker, good morning. I'm glad you decided to meet with me. I have some very exciting news about generic pharmaceuticals.
I don't talk to salesmen. I'm offering you a residency position. When can you start?
Wait. I've been to 8 of these, and nobody... You're offering me a job?
You attended Harvard as an undergrad, and you graduated 5th in your class from Johns Hopkins.
And then took drugs and nearly killed somebody.
You're not on drugs now. You're in the program.
But I have a job, a very high-paying job as a pharmaceutical rep.
Well, that's almost like being a doctor, I guess.
Did you call my references?
I don't care about your references. In fact, I don't care if I have to fire you in the first week. Because next year, when we start looking for our new batch of interns, I can put a little line in our brochure that says St. Mike's, the choice of Harvard and Johns Hopkins. I'm going to turn this heap into a respected medical center, and you're going to help me.
You mean my pedigree will help you?
You know something about the diseases of the homeless, and Horatio likes your attitude towards nurses. I did call some of the other medical centers that turned you down, and not one of them said they turned you down because you were a bad doctor.
I know why they turned me down.
I don't care about the drugs. I'm not going to give you a key to the medicine cabinet, and if I find you stoned, I won't merely fire you. I'll call the cops.
Well, obviously, you'll be the world's most understanding boss.
Dr. McCarty, I'm officially offering you the opportunity to be a physician here at St. Mike's. Give me your answer by tomorrow noon.
One day, that's fast.
Yeah, can't be good. Gotta be bad. My mistake was going with the visceral, emotional stuff instead of policy. What you are is a bad influence.
You're not a woman who needs a lot of oxygen, are you?
Miss Knox.
There's my guy. Wish me luck.
You don't need luck. You have history and God and whatever else.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Bad.
They found for us. Which gives me a precedent to argue to the federal Supreme Court, which will make my mama extremely happy and proud.
That's good news. I asked for the bad first.
Well, since you have such a brilliant attorney, you'll probably get your job back permanently.
Is there any bad news?
I don't think it's so great for you and your judge to be together, but that's just my personal opinion.
Stop worrying about my boss.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Prove it. I want a big, thick steak to celebrate, and you're buying.
You don't want to spend any more time with me than you have to.
Look, big man, it's a victory. Don't make me regret trying to include you in on it. You know what? Forget I asked. You just go home and shine your head.
Whoa! What, you gonna walk off? I'll take you for a damn steak. But I'll drive. Because you're the type who'll leave a man just standing at the side of the road.
Pick me up.
I don't know. The prosecution says Lynette Landers shook Francis Stimson to death. Mr. Reimers said that Lynette found Francis Stimson injured on the floor and tried to save her life. Both could be true. Or maybe the truth lies somewhere in the middle, that Lynette did both. She shook Francis Stimson and then performed CPR. I don't know. Ms. Landers, only you know the truth of what really happened. And my concern for you is this. If you are responsible for Francis Stimson's death, it is a weight that you will carry your entire life. You'll break under the load.
Your Honor.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Your Honor, you cannot ask my client to incriminate herself.
Mr. Reimers, you have conducted a brilliant defense. Now be so kind as to remain quiet.
I didn't do it.
Okay. Well, what I do know is this. Legally speaking, the prosecution has not met the burden of proof, so I have no choice but to find Lynette Landers not guilty of the crime of manslaughter against Francine Stimson.
Your Honor, I know she did it. I can't prove it, but I know this girl killed my daughter. I know it in my heart. Please, don't let her get away with it. I beg you.
Mrs. Stimson, I cannot use your instincts to make this decision. I don't have that luxury. I am sorry I cannot provide you and your husband the resolution you so desperately need to begin to mend your broken hearts.
My baby is dead, and she did it. And you're not going to do a damn thing about it.
I am truly sorry for your loss. We're adjourned.
You're a redcoat again.
I, thought about what you said, and I decided not to capitalize on Jared's name.
It's Tristan.
Thanks.
I want to apologize.
No, Mom. You were right.
I would never want to hold my children back. You know that.
Of course. You know, I'd pull out of this altogether if it weren't for Dad.
Your dad didn't want anything to do with the Connecticut Business League.
No, Mom. They didn't want anything to do with him.
Really? I wasn't aware.
Why do you think I'm so keen? All these corporate mucky-mucks? Dad was a small independent insurance broker, and they shunned him. Well, this country was built on independence. So this one's for the old man. How do I look?
You look fantabulous.
Thank you, little missy. Mother?
It's very, very, very large. And blue. What do you want from me?
Nothing. All I have to do is get the keys and drive her off the lot.
Accept?
There's no accept. Except I got another job offer. As a resident. But it's the worst possible situation. It's a crappy facility in a medical backwater, and they only want me for my resume.
I know, it's not funny.
You think I should take the residency?
You don't need my permission.
What, you're telling me to blow off a second chance at a career I gave up hope for 2 years
I
ago?
didn't say anything like that. Why are you hollering at me?
Because I am this close to having a job where I make decent money, where I can live alone in an apartment like an adult and not room with a Donna. I mean, do you know how much a resident makes?
Could I offer an observation?
You're going to tell me that no matter what I choose, it's going to be stressful, and then I'm going to be tempted back to the dark side, but if I work the program, the world is my oyster.
Wow, I'm good at this. Who said being your sponsor would be a thankless job?
My aunt told me that I would flake on this sales job. I'd really hate for her to be right.
First and foremost, you must be a good nephew. That's the most important thing.
Why can't I like sales. I'm good at it. I enjoyed making a living wage.
I'll give you two a moment alone.
We could have been great together.
Guess what?
What?
Your mother's here.
Mom!
What are you doing out here?
We are enjoying the evening air.
We're afraid of the alarm.
Well, you gotta get used to it.
How was your day, dear?
Sometimes I think I'm the worst judge in Connecticut.
Well, you have an excellent reputation.
You never told me that.
Yes, and I apologize. Apparently I hold my children back, and I'm going to try to do better.
I forgot the code.
It's 031093, sweetie. It's your birthday. Go, 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 go.
Okay, got it.
I hate that machine.
Well, I know it's a hassle, but at least once we're inside, we know we're safe. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Thousands of Kmart layoffs have workers in both Carolinas reeling. See how one North Carolina town may be critically wounded by the news. The story is next at 11.
It's a brand new Dalmatian movie, and it's really cool.
It's new.
It takes off where 101 Dalmatians left off.
I like Pat. He was really cute. I wanted to take him home with me.
It's different.
I like Lars, the artist.
I am Lars.
I am Lars. Gotta see it. It's great.
It's one of a kind. Woof. 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure. New on Disney DVD and video January 21st.
It's the best Dalmatian dog movie ever.
When I was a kid, being a redhead made me feel different. Now it's one of the things that makes me, me.
Revlon High Dimension Hair Color. So precise it only takes 10 minutes to deliver rich, beautiful color. Revlon High Dimension Hair Color. 10 minutes to beautiful.
Cleaning your teeth?
Protecting against plaque and tartar buildup and prevention of gingivitis is crucial. You got that, Eline? Regular use of Dentabone has been clinically shown to reduce gingivitis. Just look at the difference it made in these 2 dogs. I recommend Dentabone from Pedigree.
Next Tuesday,
If the judge sent me to live with Daddy, would you be sad?
Yeah.
the custody battle is on,
One day Lauren is going to find out what you are really like, and you are going to lose her, too.
and Judge Amy Gray is in for the trial of her life.
If I cannot convince this judge that I am the better parent, maybe I deserve